The Tale of Njima, the Rain Whisperer. In a sun-scorched village nestled between rolling hills and hungry deserts, lived a girl named Njima. She was often overlooked, for she was the quiet girl with disheveled hair and clothes that seemed to hang off her small frame. The other children in the village wore bright garments and played merrily, while Njima spent most days wandering the dry riverbed, dreaming of a world filled with water and prosperity. The village of Munyenge had once thrived with bountiful harvests, but a great drought had gripped it for many moons. The sun blazed relentlessly in the cerulean sky, and the land cracked open like the mouth of a giant seeking water. The crops failed, the livestock grew thin, and the villagers' spirits sank deeper than the dry wells. In a desperate bid to appease the heavens and bring rain, the village elders summoned all the girls of the village to gather at the sacred grove. According to ancient lore, the Princess of Rain would only respond to the pure of heart, and each girl would undergo a test to prove her worthiness. The elders believed that if they found her, they could end the drought. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with hues of orange and violet, the gathering commenced. All the girls dressed in their finest clothes, adorned with beads and feathers that reflected the vibrant culture of Munyenge. They laughed and teased, confident in their chances of being chosen. But Njima, with her patched dress and quiet demeanor, remained unnoticed in the back. She did not care for the testing, she only wished for rain to save her home. The first test involved calling upon the wind. The girls used their voices, hoping to summon breezes that could carry the scent of rain. One by one, they shouted and sang, their voices rising in harmony. The elders listened, but the winds did not respond. One girl, named Z, whose laughter filled the air like the sound of tinkling bells, did indeed summon a breeze, but it quickly faded away, leaving only silence. The second test required the girls to offer gifts to the earth. They brought flowers, stones, and treasures taken from their homes. Yet, even the most precious offerings failed to coax the earth into giving up its moisture. The spirits remained unmoved, and the sun continued to burn down upon the village. Finally, the elders declared a third test, a journey to the ancient tree of life, said to hold the wisdom of the ancestors. The girls were tasked with retrieving a single leaf from its branches. They climbed and stumbled, but Njima, seeking her own way without regard for the others, quietly made her ascent. While the others argued and pushed one another out of the way, she found a path of vines and roots. In her heart, Njima wished not for glory or recognition but only for the suffering of her village to end. As she reached the top, she paused, feeling the cool air and witnessing the view of Munyenge below, its dusty streets and weary faces. She gently plucked a leaf and held it close to her heart. When the girls returned, the elders looked upon them with disappointment. None had succeeded in calling upon the Princess of Rain. They began to prepare for the end of the day, ready to give in to despair. But just then, Njima stepped forward, her voice barely above a whisper. "I have a leaf from the tree of life," she said. Stunned, the elders initially doubted her. They knew that she often went unnoticed and deemed her destined for failure, just as the rains had failed them. However, the wisdom of the elders urged them to listen. They examined the leaf, its vibrant green glistening in the fading sunlight. And then, they felt it, a gentle vibration which seemed to resonate with hope and desperation. Njima, encouraged by the gaze of curiosity and disbelief, spoke softly to the leaf. "Great gods, if it is true that the Princess of Rain walks among us, I ask for compassion. I am not the most beautiful or the loudest, but my heart is filled with love for my village. Please, grant us rain." As the final words left her lips, a sudden wind swept through the grove. The leaves of the sacred tree of life rustled, and a shimmer of dew appeared on Njima's leaf. A light emerged from the darkness, revealing a figure cloaked in silvery clouds. It was the Princess of Rain. Moved by Njima's sincerity, the princess smiled warmly. "You, child of hope, have proved to be the one I have sought. Your heart reflects the purity that the world needs. You shall be my voice, and rain shall fall as you wish." With that, the princess raised her arms, and great clouds gathered above the village of Munyenge. Thunder rolled ominously, and a deluge of rain poured down. People rejoiced, dancing and singing as they splashed in the puddles forming on the ground. They had forgotten what the sound of water flowing felt like. Once again, there was joy, peace and harmony in the land of Munyenj Mabenj Na longer. As the clouds departed and a brilliant rainbow arched across the sky, the villagers finally recognized Njima's radiant soul. They embraced her, gratitude filling their hearts. No longer did they see her as an outsider, she became their hero, the one who had brought the rains back to their land. From that day forward, Njima was known as Njima, the rain whisperer. The village flourished once more, its fields lush and green. Njima remained humble, allowing her heart to guide her, and whenever the rains came, they carried the blessings of the princess, a reminder that kindness and sincerity could break the harshest of droughts. And so, the tale of Njima, the neglected girl who became the bringer of rain, was told through generations, a beacon of hope for all those who felt unseen, a reminder of the power of a pure heart and the magic that lies within the forgotten.
Please like and subscribe for more.